important thing to remember is Earth, it's just a school. That's all it is. It's just a school that you're attending. And they've told me that Earth is the most difficult planet to live on, most challenging planet to live on in the universe, because it's so dense and heavy. And they said, well, they said the word you don't like. They said we're the bottom feeders. You can't go any denser or lower than Earth. It's the lowest energy possible. And I know I've had many, many clients when they go back in hypnosis and they're coming into Earth, especially if they're coming in for the first time, one of the three waves, they don't know, they can't understand it because it's so dense and heavy to enter the human body. They really feel that, and it like pulls them down. You can't go anywhere you want. You don't want to come here where everything is dense and heavy. But this being in the human body by itself is always a challenge because it is heavy. But still, they did say that those who decide to come to Earth are greatly admired. They think you're very brave if you choose to come here because they know how difficult it's going to be. There's no other planet like this out there. So many things we have here that they don't have in anywhere else in the universe. We are unique. Right. We really are. But some of the things that make us unique, when you're on the other side and you're planning to come to Earth, you make your plan of what you hope to accomplish. Now, because of karma, because of this is a planet of free will, and here again, it's the only planet that has free will. We are very unique in that way because we do have free will where most of the other planets don't. And I've had people go back to lifetimes on planets that don't have free will, and they can't wait to get out of there. It's a totally different way of living. But come to Earth, you've got free will, and you're making your plans to come, and you're what you hope to accomplish because, otherwise if it was just all set, you'd be like a puppet. You wouldn't learn anything. So you make your plan of what you hope to accomplish, and you make your contracts with all the other people who are going to be the characters in this play, in this game, because everything is just an illusion anyway. We're one of the few planets that have these kind of emotions. Other planets have emotions, but not the range that we do. They will have some, and they will only experience them one at a time. They said, we are unique because we have such a range of emotions that we're going from one to the other so fast. You can be happy, then you can be sad, and you can be crying, and then you can be laughing, and you can be angry, you can be jealous, one after the other, and the other planets don't have that. And the ETs find it very interesting to watch us because of our range of emotions. But that is part of what we're here for, to learn those and learn how to control them, I guess. Because on the other side, you go to schools over there, you can learn anything you want to learn. You can learn all about this. And then when you get ready to come back, you said, oh, that's not so hard. Love, hate, jealousy, I can handle that. But when you're in the human body, it's totally different. But you learn so much more by the hands-on. Like we said, Earth is unique, and it's most challenging planet in the universe. You come to Earth to learn emotions and limitations. So that's why you're here. So you have to learn these things. Learning is not always happy experiences. And I think a lot of the problems, especially in the people that I see in my work, is they have been taught to suppress their emotions as a child. This is an illusion, and we come in with our plan of what we hope to accomplish and what we want to do, and the contracts with the other people that we have to work things out with, because that's all it is a school. Then the veil of forgetfulness comes down, and you forget your plan because it's designed that way. And we, again, are the only planet where this happens. The ETs told us when they come in, they remember their plans. They remember their contracts. And they said, we don't. We forget it all. We forget where we came from. We forget all of these things. So that's why they don't understand. And that they said, won't you remember you signed contract? So they don't forget. We do. We come in, we forget.
Right.
We forget, and we're the only planet where we forget our plans. That's why it makes it so difficult to be here. We think we're all alone, all by ourselves, trying to make it work, and we don't realize we're not alone. That's why a lot of people don't want to be here. They don't like it here. They know there's something more. They know there's something they should be doing, but it's because they forgot. They forgot their mission. Because when I talk about it, it definitely is a school, too. So in a school, you do have tests and challenges. There's a lot of people feel like, what are they doing here? None of it makes any sense. Well, they told me that the most important thing you have to learn on Earth, the most important thing you have to learn to graduate, so to speak, to move on, if you think of it as a school, the most important lesson you have to learn is how to manipulate energy. Everything is energy. So when you say you have to learn how to manipulate energy, usually the audience looks at me and say, what do you mean? Now, what do you think I mean when I say you have to manipulate energy? It means you have to learn to create. But that's all it is. Everything is energy, and it just means to learn how to use that and move it and mold it, change the energy to create what you want. Because everything is energy, and that's why people make it so complicated, but material things are the easiest things to create because it is just energy.